Hello, Mimi makers. You know what time it is. You see my face on a Thursday morning. You know it's time to look at some pretty new things. So I hope that some of you will join me live this time. I just realized that I'm doing this with the wireless, so I do hope that this connection is strong enough because I forgot to get the cable. If there's any issues, please do let me know if this is getting a little choppy. But otherwise, if it seems to be okay, we'll just go with it. I'm actually pretty close to where we do have our box. But while I'm still waiting for some people, I'm going to try and get the cable. I do see that some people are here. Can you give me a little thumbs up or thumbs down as to how well the connection is working? I feel like I'm only getting one bar, so I'm really worried that this might not be a strong connection. So if anybody could give me a Zell. Hey, Zell, how is the connection for you? Am I choppy? Am I super crystal clear? Am I a little bit blurry? Can you tell me? Otherwise, I might get the cable just to make sure. I feel like this is taking a while to get to you guys. Let's see what you say. What do we say? Is the connection good enough, or should I get a cable to make sure that our connection is a little bit better? I don't see the comments coming in. I've only seen one. Oh, I'm freezing up. All right, I will go get the cable just to make sure. All right, let's plug this in, the magic cable, and hope that this will help with our connection. Let's see if this switches over. Does this seem better? I hope this seems better. I've plugged in the cable, and I hope this solves all of our problems for today. Hi, Victoria. All right, I will start it, and I hope the connection is much better for us. I did plug it in. I don't know if it switched to the, how do I force it to switch to a cable connection? Nobody knows. Too much technology early in the morning for me again. But I hope this works out. So today I'm going to start with some beautiful yarns that just came in because I'm super excited about them. It is solid colors of the Merino sock yarn, and they are so deliciously soft. I don't know if you've tried the LANA GROSSA Meilenweit Merino yet. Oh no, you couldn't have. You couldn't have. Like there was some of this in our Summer Suck Knitting Club bundles, the self-patterning ones. The rest of those are available for purchase now. You will find them in the sock yarn section under Meilenweit 100. You'll find the merinos. So the self-patterning ones are there. And now we also have the solids. They are really, really soft and squishy. I absolutely love them. There are, I should have counted the colors. There's quite a few colors in it. I'm going to show you, I'm going to try to show you as many as possible. So these are the gorgeous pinks and purples right here. That's the 4 of these. There's also this, I should add this to it, the coral with it. It's easier to see when they're all together. So those are the 5 of the warmer tones. Then we have some beautiful blues here. Let me grab these blues. There's these blues. Absolutely gorgeous. Then there's like the green and green blues. Like, look how gorgeous all of these are. Like, so hard to decide which one to start with. And then we have the, this is the beige, the warm beige, and the off-white. I think these are also great for color work, but I have added in the download section. So when you're on the website, there's the downloads, and there's some free knitting patterns and sock knitting guides and our heel knitting guide that you can download from there. And I've added 2 more patterns to it just now, which is these 2. So one is the hat, which is knitted with the merino extra fine sock yarn, and then this sock pattern. And I've knitted this before and it comes out really, really beautifully. So both of these are in the download section, available for free. You do, like, the downloads only work though if you're logged into your Mimi account. So you're going to have to be logged in, and then the downloads will pop up. And these are the 2 new ones that we have added. And you can use any of the sock yarns with it, but it would be super, super soft with the merino, making little hats and things. And I just want to keep on holding this to my face because those are so squishy. So do squish a couple of these. They're absolutely fantastic, and they will be available tomorrow. And I am moving on to the, let me clean this up, or else they're going to be all just flying around where we don't want them. All right, all of the yarns are cleaned up. I'm going to switch to the fabrics, and I have some really exciting things that I'm excited about, things that hopefully you are excited about. I will start with the knits. They're knits for kids or adults, and I really like this. We haven't had fire trucks in a while, and what I like about this one is that there's a little bit of a subtle stripe in the back. You know, I'm a sucker for stripe. I can never say no to a good stripe. So this one I think is a really, really cute one, and I could see lots of t-shirts out of this, some PJs, maybe even some little undies, like so many things that you can make with this. This is a jersey knit 4-way stretch, little tank tops out of this one. So there's the fire trucks, and then of course, since we have the fire trucks, we also have to have the police cars. Obviously, couldn't leave the police cars behind if we have the fire trucks, right? So police cars, same thing. Like, the background is the same. It's the same kind of shade of blue. This one has the little police cars. Actually says police with a little star, so it's like a American style police car. And the nice thing is they're non-directional. They're a bit all over, which makes it easier to cut out. And again, this is a really nice and stretchy jersey knit. So like the bend tank top, or like any of the Jali patterns will really work, or any of your other favorite. There's so many good, I want to say, basic patterns that would be absolutely fantastic for this. And then we haven't had farm things in a while, so I found this really cute farm print. There's actually 3 of them, and you can mix and match them, and I really enjoyed them. So of course, first up, the one with the stripes, because Mimi can't say no to the stripes. So this is an off-white background with a beige stripe, and then we have the tractors. They're all loading different things. This one has, I assume, is like corn. The other one has hay bales or straw bales, and then there's farmhouses. And again, this is non-directional. They're printed in all sorts of directions. And again, a really, really nice jersey knit. This would make a really cute newborn set as well. I like the light colors for little people, but of course, anyone who enjoys the farm theme is going to enjoy this. So this is number 1 out of 3 in the farm theme prints. And this one, also really great. Again, on an off-white background. And we have the farm animals on here. We have the horses, we have the cow and a calf, we have a sheep and a sheeplet. What's the baby of a sheep called? That's, is that a lamb? The lamb? The, English language is hard, especially so late in the week. Then we have geese, and we have, of course, the farmhouse, and the straw bales here, and no vehicles on this one, just the farmhouse and the animals and some trees. And I feel like sometimes they include like that picture of what it looks like sewn up. There isn't one in there, but I'm sure that we can all imagine how beautiful this one is going to be. And this would also be nice paired with a mini stripe, because you know how much I like the stripes. So you could do a top out of this and then do like a black and white mini stripe for the pants, or the beige and white, or the red and white, or the mint and white. There's there's so many combinations that you can do here. I should probably take some pictures for you on how cute this would look. And then last but not least, for the farm animals, we have another print dedicated to the little farm animals. So sheep, we have a rooster, and we have a goose on there. And yeah, and that's it. Like, how adorable are these? And again, really nice and stretchy jersey knit. Now, where do I continue in this awesomeness? I think I'm going to go to that fantastic collection of quilting cottons that we got in, because I really enjoy this print. Like, it is really, really well executed. So this is called the Transylvania Studies by Francisca Reyes for RJR Fabrics. I don't know if you've seen this before, but I really love this. So this one is the one that has the carnivorous plants on it. So it's a beige background. And then you can see right here, there's a Venus flytrap on there. And there's some other, I don't even know all of these things. There's a black cat. So it's all on the darker side. So some people would refer to it as Halloweeny, some more like gothy. I'm sure there's other ways to describe this. I think that the artwork is really well done. They're very like medieval, dark. Then there's here, I guess this is, I would be curious if this was inspired by like a real castle in Transylvania. But so we have like this window opening and you can actually see a castle in the back here and a bat flying out or in through the window. So there's lots of details to discover in this is 1 out of 6 that we have. So this one, this particular one we have in 3 colors. So this is the most, no, it's not the most detailed, but it's the one that has like the most variety of things. So there's the sand color of this one. And then I'm just going to open this because I don't want the glare from the protective packaging. Then there's this, I think this one's called glass blue. You can also see there's like a planet mobile here. There's the moon phases, a lot of things to discover here. And then the last color of this design, because there's a total of 1, 2, 3 designs and a total of 6 different fabrics. So this one is the one, this design we have 3 colors of, and then there's this teal color as well. And this one, oh, there's a raven. There's a raven here as well. And then the next design, this one is the one that I wanted to refer to as with the carnivorous plant. So this one we only have in this color. It's a fog gray, and it has all of the various carnivorous plants on it. And I do not know the name of all of them. I do know that this is the Venus flytrap. But then there's like the ones that have more like of the chalice type mechanism where they fall in. And then there's this one. Is this? I think this is the flower, you know, the one that only flowers like once a year and then it smells like rotten flesh. I feel like it looks like that flower, which my children are fascinated by. I don't even know, like, I don't know why they know about this plant, but they are very fascinated by it. And there's many, many more to discover on this print. And then there's one more print that we have in 2 colors, and it has creatures on it, I shall say. I'm not sure how to describe it. It is also very interesting artwork on this one. We have the yellow. And I'm sure that some of these might be real. Clearly this one is not real. I guess this is supposed to be a mermaid skeleton or merman. But then there's some conch shells and other shells which could be real, like pictures of real existing ones. So this one's very interesting as well. So this one's on a soft yellow, and we have this one also in this sand color. Right, and those are the 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the Transylvanian Studies. And I think this is going to make a really cool bag some home decor items if that is like an aesthetic that you really enjoy. I've also seen some really cool quilt patterns, and now I should look up what the name was, but it had like beakers and like experiment type quilt blocks. And then I think paired with this, it's a really cool theme. If you do need to know that name, if you can't find it, send me a message and I will find it for you. Next up, we have some 2 prints on a viscose challis, because you know I always like a viscose challis. And we have some black and white here, which is going to be perfect for something that you want to carry throughout all the seasons, actually. And I again just love the artwork on this. You'll see a lot of this artwork that's like outline, two-tone, that's totally in style now and will still be in style next year. So this is a black background, and then you have these various fish. Do not know if those are real fish, but it's very beautifully done. And I think in a nice top, like something flowy like this, or a dress, or even something more structured, a wrap pant, tiered skirt will look absolutely fantastic in this. So 100% viscose challis, so it's a nice drapey, lightweight fabric. And then I have another one in the black and white, which I always love a good geometric as well. Like we all need to have a geometric in our wardrobe, and this is really fun. So this one would also work well as the cielo, as the top, or the entire dress. There was also a top that Catherine was wearing yesterday. I should probably see what the name of that was, and I really, really enjoyed that. I'm gonna ask her for that name, because it was like a wrap top with a dolman sleeve, which is really nice. What is the pattern of my top? Manon wants to know. My top, this is the Crépuscule by Atelier Skimmit, which we do have in the shop, and there's like a dress version and a top version. So this one has you can maybe see that, like there's one where there is like I have a flat top here, and then there's a gather here, and it's the same on the back. And then I chose the tied straps. So that is an Atelier Skimmit pattern, and I really enjoyed making this one. I've been wearing it all summer. It's a really, really great pattern, and the dress is really wonderful as well. Next up, we have some viscose satin. The satins have been really, really popular this year. So I want to say that this now completes our collection of satins, because we have our Royal Micro Satin, which is absolutely beautiful, which is a polyester-based satin. And we have our cotton satin, which it has a little bit more body, but natural fiber, more of a matching, really, really nice. And now we have the viscose satin, and you'll get more of that pearly sheen with a lot of flow. So depending on what type of garment you're making, these are all absolutely gorgeous. I could totally see this one in a slip dress, very much like the one that I was showing off this week, the knitted top hat. So my dress, that orange dress, was made out of the Royal Micro Satin, but if you want more of a drape than the one that I had, then this will be absolutely fantastic. I could even see this like in a bridal, in like you know, what is it called, like like a robe, and I actually even have a skirt that's very similar to that I love wearing with my chunky sweaters, that has a similar color to this one. I think it's more the off-white than this champagne, but this is like, you'll see this everywhere. There's a store that I don't want to market right now, but I have bought a dress and a skirt there before. It's starts with A. They have a lot of these really nice basic one, and I want to say it is made out of something like this, and you can really see that beautiful pearly shine in this one. So this is absolutely gorgeous viscose satin. So this is the champagne color. We just got some really good basic colors, and depending on how much you like or love, or whatever the verdict is on this, we can always get some more colors in. Oh yeah, in this blue, you can really see it like this. This would also make a really nice luxurious PJ set. You could use this for pillowcases as well. For like people like me that have wild hair, this might be very useful. But yeah, anything that you want that extra drape with, absolutely gorgeous material. So this is the dark blue, and of course we had to get the black. They're also great for lining. So if you have a dress where you need to add a lining, this is great because it will not stick to whatever the other fabric is that you're using. Again, here is the black. You can see how that beautiful glossy look of it. It's so soft against the skin. It's very breathable. Viscose is such a breathable material. And I do get this question often where people are like, oh, I don't want synthetic material. So polyester is synthetic. Viscose is not synthetic. It is a man-made material, but derived from natural fibers. So it is made with plant fibers, but it does require a process for those plant fibers to become a strand of thread, unlike cotton and linen that grows as it grows and then you spin it. There's like an extra process involved, but it is very breathable because the basis of the viscose fibers are plant pulp to be exact. So this is the off-white, absolutely to die for. I'm going to be using this as a lot of things this year. Number one, for the thing that I am about to show you, and I've kept that to last because I absolutely love these. I've been obsessed with everything with that crochet and embroidered look. And as I was traveling in Europe over the summer, you see this everywhere. And I specifically wore this outfit today because I wanted to show you something you could make out of this, the white crochet flowers or crochet look. This is not actually crochet. It's like a embroidery that they did, but you can see that this is obviously see-through. So this is so fantastic. I was so glad that I found this, especially after the thing that I'm wearing today. So this type of fabric, you essentially, like, you don't have to hem it. So what you would do is like you'll cut along the line so that you get an edge like this. And how are you going to wear this, you might ask? So number one, you could make a top and a dress and then make just a slip dress to go under it to have two pieces and to layer it. Number two, I did want to show you, and I'm just going to lower my camera a little bit, these shorts that I bought in Europe. So they're essentially the same thing. You can see that there's a pair of, it's just like a jersey short underneath in a white. And then I have this, can you see this? Maybe I will take let me see if the camera will come closer to my pants. That's kind of, it is awkward, but you know what I mean. I'm really trying to show you. So the pants are entirely made out of this crochet material. Can you see that? But it's essentially two shorts over top of each other, and then they're just attached here. They're just gathered at the waist. So you can very easily do that with like one of your favorite patterns. You could, the easiest is probably doing a skirt. If you had a skirt that just has a gathered waist, you just make an underskirt and put this over. This is everywhere. Like I've seen dresses, blouses, long pants, short pants, all of the things. And I love my outfit like this because I was struggling to find something to wear with this other than just jeans. And I don't love wearing jeans in the summer in this super hot 38-degree summer heat. So these were absolutely perfect. And I think the look of like the scallop with the lace, it just worked really well with the white flowers that were in this top. So I highly recommend securing something of this because these do not come along that often. And this is a really cute one. So I hope that you feel inspired by this because you're going to see a lot of this. And then for the fall, winter, you're going to be layering. So if you're making a skirt, like a long skirt or 3/4 skirt, you're going to be wearing this pretty much until it snows. You can wear it if you're pairing it with the chunky knit sweaters. And I'm going to be repeating this every week now, because that's going to be the look. I'm already working on my chunky knit sweater, so hopefully that knits up really quick, which it should, because it's knitted with like a size 10 millimeter needle. And so then I can show you show off that look, so you have enough time to make these, or order it from somebody who's a knitter if you're not a knitter yourself. Next up, similar thing, but this one has a cotton fabric as a base, so a cotton voile, and then it has this gorgeous, gorgeous embroidery over top of it. And again, this is a little bit see-through, and this is to die for. So it's a large, oh my goodness, I'm trying to show this off really nicely. So this is almost like in a cross tile pattern. Can you see this? Yeah. So this really, I should have probably just had something with, but this in a blouse, or like a you know, the decale blouse that I made out of the embroidered cotton eyelet, something like that. You could place this like on a sleeve, like having the, let me see if I can place that, having this come down the sleeve like just like a loose jacket, like a duster, but then having this pattern come down. Oh, I can't do it straight, like it keeps slipping. Coming this down your sleeve, or having something like that that comes down your leg, will be absolutely fantastic. So so you can use this. I would make like a blouse, or like a dress shirt, blouse shirt, something that again you can layer, because the layering and the depth is really what makes these things shine. I did attach a picture of a white dress that somebody made out of like a similar fabric of this. It's not exactly the same, but very close, because the white one was sold out. But just to show you how nice this will look in a dress as well. And what you could do is you could line it with the viscose satin. You could line it with the royal micro satin, and if you wanted to, you could do another color underneath. So you could do a hot pink royal micro satin underneath to have that peekaboo effect. You could do like an emerald green, or you could do a royal blue. Something like that would also be really, really fantastic. And then last but not least, we have another one of these, the black color, but the pattern that is embroidered on this is different. It's a little more abstract, so also a bit easier to place. So this is a floral pattern, also absolutely gorgeous. So that, see if I had like a nice shirt or jacket type pattern to use for this, then I could layer it over like a white dress or a pink dress or whatever dress that you have. You could wear this as a cardigan over top of it. Also really cute with jeans. You could make a crop shirt. So many things you can make with this, and I am obsessed with this. And as I said, like I've seen these all over Europe, so when I get my hands on these fabrics, I can't say no, because they're absolutely so good. So those were all of the fabrics and yarns that are listing tomorrow. I do encourage you to try something new. If you have not sewn with something like these before, I promise you, you're going to be happy that you did, just because we need to sometimes push ourselves and get outside of our comfort zone. Also, do check out our sale section. There's still lots of bolt ends. There's lots more fabrics that have just gone into the sale section. Some yarns that went into the sale section. Definitely check those out. And what else did I want to mention? I wanted to mention so many things, and now I'm drawing a blank. But whatever I may have forgotten, I will put it in the newsletter, because usually during the day it comes back to me, and then when I do the newsletter today, I'll pack it all in there. So if you're not subscribed to our newsletter yet, you should do that right now. So you click on the link in the video description to sign up for the newsletter, to find not only the fabrics, but some of these inspirations that I'm mentioning. I try to put all of the links in there, and anything else that I may have forgotten to tell you about today will be in the newsletter. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that there's something that really gets you inspired to sew or knit or whatever it is that you like to do. If you need a little bit more inspiration or help matching anything, feel free to message us either through Facebook Messenger or send us an email or call us. If you want to put an outfit together but you're not sure which colors to match, we're always here to help. Yeah, have fun with that. Tomorrow, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is when all of these will be available for you. I hope to see you again next week. Thank you so much. Bye.